Hello everyone, welcome to our show Let's Talk, Let's Connect Day. আমি ঈশিতা আবার ফিরে এসেছি আজকে একটি নতুন টপিক নিয়ে। আমাদের আজকের টপিক ফ্রম আইডিয়া টু বিজনেস, এন্টারপ্রেনারশিপ 101। সো আজকে আমরা কথা বলবো এন্টারপ্রেনারশিপ নিয়ে। আপনারা জেনে অনেক আনন্দিত হবেন যে আমরা প্ল্যান করেছি এন্টারপ্রেনারশিপের উপরে আমরা 3টি সেশন রাখবো। এরই ধারাবাহিকতায় আজকে আমরা প্রথম এপিসোডটি করতে যাচ্ছি, কারণ আমরা দর্শকদের থেকে অনেক অনেক রিকোয়েস্ট পাচ্ছিলাম যে এটার উপরে কোনো সেশন করা যায় কিনা। সো কিভাবে একটি আইডিয়া থেকে নিজে উদ্যোক্তা হয়ে ওঠা যায়। জিনিসটা কি এরকম নয় যে নিজে চাকরি খুঁজবো নাকি অন্যকে চাকরি দিব। So definitely we are going to talk about all those tips and tricks to become an entrepreneur, and what are the skills one should have to become a successful entrepreneur. So we are really honored to have with us our guest, Miss Angela Pace. Trainer was the New Zealand. She is with us from New Zealand. And we are having our another honorable guest, Mr. Nurul Mohammad Jaid, Assistant Professor, Daffodil International University. Thank you, both of us, to join with us. Finally, our very well-known face, Ahmed Bari, he will be with us today. So, প্রথমে আমি রিকোয়েস্ট করব বারি ভাইকে যে আজকে টপিকটা নিয়ে যদি আপনি কিছু বলেন প্রথমে।
Thank you, Ishita. Thank you, everyone, whoever the all audience from global. Today is very important because we are having a new situation. Many people already lost their job, and many are going to be lost their job, and also a good number of young entrepreneurs. They are looking for a new profession. So we thought like we get a lot of requests from many that to talk about something on entrepreneurship. So today we are going to go on that, but remember this is just only the beginning, and we are going for 3 shows, and after that we are going to go for a training program. It will be an online training program for entrepreneurship. We'll bring different speaker, successful speaker or successful guest speaker who will share their idea how they start up their business or how they start their business. So, and as I told every time, like please do watch this show, share with other people, because these small episodes are very important. You will get some tips and tricks so that you can help it to those tips and tricks will help you to like how you can cope with this changing environment. And trust me, this world is changed, and there'll be more lot of new things will appear. So this is one kind of challenge. At the same time, it is one kind of opportunity. If you see the opportunity, take the initiative, and make your idea a business, that would be awesome. Thank you, Ishita.
থ্যাংক ইউ বাড়ি ভাই। সো অডিয়েন্স, ডেফিনেটলি আমাদের সাথে জয়েন করার জন্য অসংখ্য ধন্যবাদ, আমাদের সাথে শুরু থেকে থাকার জন্য অসংখ্য ধন্যবাদ। আপনাদের ডেফিনেটলি অনেক কোশ্চেন থাকে আমাদের কাছে। আই এম গোনা রিকোয়েস্ট ইউ টু পুট অল ইউর কোশ্চেন ইন দ্য কমেন্ট বক্স। অ্যান্ড আমি এটাও শেয়ার করতে চাচ্ছি যে আমরা আজকে সেশনটা বাংলা এবং ইংলিশ বোথ কম্বিনেশনে আমরা কন্টিনিউ করব। সো আমাদের সাথে অনেকেই জয়েন করা শুরু করেছেন, সবাই আমাদের সাথে যুক্ত থাকবেন। আমরা আবার অডিয়েন্সের কাছে ফিরে আসব, তার আগে আমি অ্যাঞ্জেলার কাছে যেতে চাচ্ছি। সো অ্যাঞ্জেলা, I'm gonna request you to say few words about yourself and about your work, please.
Well, hello everyone. It's wonderful to be here. I'm joining you from Wellington in New Zealand. It's almost exactly 8 weeks since I was in Bangladesh with the team, and it seems like a long time ago now, but I'm just want to learn from the team and share some of my learning as well, and I look forward to your questions.
Thank you. Thank you, Angela. Now I'm going to Jayed sir. Sir, I'm gonna request you to please say a few words about you so that our audience can come to know about yourself and your work.
Hello everyone, I am Nur Mohammad Jayed. I'm an assistant professor at Daffodil International University. I'm teaching art of living for quite a period of time, and I am delighted to be here with you, and hopefully we'll have a great session all together. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Okay, so audience please আমাদের সাথেই থাকবেন এবং আপনাদের যে কোশ্চেন গুলো আছে জানার আমাদেরকে জিজ্ঞাসা করতে থাকবেন। আমরা অলরেডি দেখতে পাচ্ছি অনেকে যুক্ত হয়ে গিয়েছে। সো আমি আবার চলে আসছি আমাদের বাড়ি ভাইয়ের কাছে। সো বাড়ি ভাই, যদি আপনি একটু শেয়ার করেন যে আমরা কোন চিন্তা থেকে এবং কিভাবে আজকে ঠিক করলাম যে আমরা আজকে এটা নিয়ে কাজ করব, এবং ডেফিনেটলি অনেকেরই তো এটা একটা রিকোয়েস্ট ছিল।
ওকে, সো বেসিক্যালি আমি যদি বলি সেটা হচ্ছে যে আমি যখন স্টুডেন্ট ছিলাম, সেই স্টুডেন্ট অবস্থায় আমার মানে আমি যখন আমার ইন্টারমিডিয়েট পাস করি, তারপর যেটা হচ্ছে আমার সাডেনলি আমার বাবা মারা যায়, এবং তখন আমার প্রচন্ড ফাইন্যান্সিয়াল ক্রাইসিসে পড়তে হয়। সো আমি তখন চিন্তা করছিলাম যে আমি টিপিক্যালি টিউশনই করবো না, আমি কিছু অন্য কিছু করতে পারি যেটা আমার ক্যারিয়ারের জন্য একটা সাপোর্ট দেয়। সো সেই আইডিয়া থেকে, সেই সময় থেকে আমি আইডিয়া খুঁজতাম যে আমি আসলে কি করতে পারবো। এবং সেই বিশ্ববিদ্যালয়ের সময় থেকে যেটা হচ্ছে যে আমি বিশ্ববিদ্যালয়ে জয়েন করেই কিন্তু আমি আমার বিজনেস শুরু করি। অ্যাট দ্য সেম টাইম আমি তখন যেটা ছিল প্রথমে ইনিশিয়ালি আমি কম্পিউটার সেলসে কাজ করেছি, কম্পিউটার সেলসের পর হচ্ছে গিয়ে আমি গ্রাজুয়ালি প্রিন্টিং বিজনেসে যাই, এবং ওই বিজনেসটা আমাকে এতই ফ্লারিশ করে, এতটাই আমি অবশ্যই এটা ডেডিকেশন লাগে, আপনার হার্ডওয়ার্ক। সো আমরা আসলে বেসিক্যালি আমাদের সেই কিছু যে কষ্ট বা কিছু যে আমরা কিভাবে আমরা আমাদের বিজনেস শুরু করছি সেটা নিয়ে কিছুটা বলবো। অ্যাট দ্য সেম টাইম এখানে একাডেমিশিয়ান আছে, একাডেমিক সাইড থেকে আমরা কি ধরনের ব্যাকআপ পেতে পারি একজন এন্টারপ্রেনার তৈরি করা থেকে, সেটা নিয়ে আমরা কিছুটা আলাপ আলোচনা হবে আমাদের এখানে। তার পাশাপাশি আমাদের এখানে আমরা যেটা ডিসকাস করবো যে আর কি আইডিয়া আমরা চিন্তা করতে পারি। সো ডিয়ার ভিউয়ার্স, what I'm saying that very at my early stage I have to struggle, and suddenly my father died and I have to struggle with the finance and everything. Then I realized that I have to do something so that I can start my career, and that was my early 19, when I was just only young 19. And initially I started my journey with selling the computers, and then gradually I moved to the printing business. And actually printing business for the like 3 to 5 years, still I know every bits of printing. And but I started, and during that university life my printing business gave me a huge benefit, and I became an entrepreneur and I support myself. Yeah, so this is the, and I'm requesting everyone to just ask question what you want to do, and how even you are business, either you are already having a business, or you are planning to start business, or you are a CEO of some business, or you are some director of some business. You can ask question, then we can support, we can share our ideas, and also and at the same time who are actually the young youngster who are looking for start their own business, we can have something with you. Thank you.
Thank you, Bari Bhai. I can see that already our audience started to their comment. So
Yeah, can you acknowledge
thanks
the name,
for
some of the name? Can you acknowledge some of the
yes,
name?
definitely. I can see that Rejuan is with us. Then I can see Rup Singh from Nepal. He is with us. Fahin,
Yeah.
Shahina Shirin, Sadiqul Islam. So many people are joining. Nirav Ali,
Yeah.
he is also with us. And I can see that one of our audience from Nepal, he was asking that, do you have any program in Nepal? Definitely,
Yeah.
Rup Singh, we love to visit
We just
Nepal
missed.
and do
Yeah.
program. Even we had the schedule to conduct a program in March, but because of COVID-19, we had to cancel. And but definitely, we will reschedule all those, and we will
Yeah.
come again there.
I will come again. I was going to, and I wanted to come and meet you in Nepal, and it just didn't happen. I had to come home instead. But yes,
Yeah.
we definitely have a program.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah,
So there's a
sure. Yeah.
we had planned for Nepal tour, and unfortunately we have to cancel. We did the tickets and everything, hotel booking and everything.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah.
unfortunately, yeah.
I also wish to go to Nepal.
Yeah, sure.
Sure. Great.
It's a very popular place.
Yeah.
So Rup Singh,
Exactly.
see, our whole team is ready to go there and do something big over there. Okay, now I want to come back to Jait sir. Sir, as we know that many people want to, and especially I will say the young people, they are really like during this time they're really interested to start their own business. So from the
Yep.
academic perspective, what will be your suggestion for them?
Okay, thank you. Uh, as far as starting a new business is concerned, anyone having a good idea, new idea, and can take the challenge and can take calculative risk can start a business. I mean,
Yeah.
to start a business, you don't need any academic qualification. What you need is you need to have a foresighted mind, you need to have
Yeah.
a challenging mind, and you need to have a new idea. And of course, side by side, you need to have the courage to implement your ideas. That is what is very important. I mean, we all are innovative, but we are not all are creative. Creative people are those people who only can implement his or her ideas. So
Yeah.
to have the courage to implement the ideas is the key here, because all of us are innovative. So this is the main issue. I think if anyone can implement his or her idea, can become a business person.
Success. Yeah.
Yes.
থ্যাংক ইউ স্যার। স্যার অনেক সুন্দরভাবে আমাদের সাথে কথাগুলো শেয়ার করলেন। উনি একটা সুন্দর কথা বলেছেন যে আমরা অনেকেই ইনোভেটিভ, কিন্তু আমরা ক্রিয়েটিভিটি যে জিনিসটা সেটাও খুব বেশি দরকার একজন উদ্যোক্তা হয়ে ওঠার জন্য। সো আমার ইনোভেশনের সাথে সাথে আমার ক্রিয়েটিভিটিটাও এটার সাথে যুক্ত করতে হবে। অ্যান্ড ডেফিনেটলি আদার যেগুলো দূরদর্শিতা থাকা এবং সেই সাহসটা থাকা, ঝুঁকি নেয়ার, এগুলো তো থাকতেই হবে। পাশাপাশি ক্রিয়েটিভিটিটাও আমাদেরকে যোগ করতে হবে। অনেক সুন্দর করে আমাদেরকে সেই জিনিসটা স্যার বললেন। সো নাও আই উইল কাম টু অ্যাঞ্জেলা। Angela, I'm gonna request you to like share a few of the skills what an entrepreneur should have.
Right. Well, there are quite a few things. I agree you need to be creative and have new ideas.
Yep.
You also have to be prepared to work hard, because once you have an idea, it's actually very easy to start a business. It is hard to keep a business going.
Yeah.
And especially when at the very start you might have some interest and some sales and you think, great, I've made it, this has happened, and then it stops. And then you need to change and do things in a different way. And the other thing is that people will tell you, well, when you talk to people and say, I've got this great idea and I'm going to do it, they'll tell you two things. One, they'll say, yes, that's good, you can do it, I'll buy your product. Whether they do or not is another story. Or they'll say, no, that won't work, and they'll tell you all the reasons why it will fail. And you ask them and say, so have you run a business before? And they say, oh no, but I know all about it. So for me, it is not so much about what, I agree, you don't have to have a degree or a qualification, but the people you talk to and learn from are so important for you. They can either help you succeed or they can actually stop you from succeeding. And sometimes the people that are closest to you and who have never done it themselves will tell you the most reasons why you will fail. And that's really not that helpful. So find good people who will give you good advice and work with them and be prepared to work really, really hard.
Yeah.
থ্যাংক ইউ অ্যাঞ্জেলা। অ্যাঞ্জেলাও কিছু চমৎকার কথা বললো। ডেফিনেটলি জাহেদ স্যার এবং অ্যাঞ্জেলা দুজন একটা সেম কথা বলেছে যে এন্টারপ্রেনার হওয়ার জন্য যে একাডেমিক ডিগ্রি যে থাকতেই হবে, দ্যাটস নট ম্যান্ডেটরি, বাট যে আগে যেগুলো আমরা বললাম যে ইনোভেশনের সাথে ক্রিয়েটিভিটি থাকতে হবে, এবং অ্যাঞ্জেলা আরেকটা কথা বললো যেটা হার্ড ওয়ার্কের মন মানসিকতা সেটা থাকতে হবে। কারণ এটা নিজের বিজনেস, যে আমি নিজের বিজনেসটাকে নিজে যখন দাঁড় করাতে যাব তখন আমাকে সেখানে আমার ফুল এফোর্টটা দিতে হবে। শুধু কি তাই না, সাথে আরো যোগ করলো যেটা, সেটা খুবই ইন্টারেস্টিং, যে আমাদের অন্যর সাথে কথা বলতে হবে যাদের অলরেডি এক্সপেরিয়েন্স আছে, যারা বিজনেস শুরু করেছে, যারা সাকসেস হয়েছে। কারণ আমরা যত বেশি মানুষের সাথে কথা বলবো তত বেশি আমরা নলেজটা গেইন করতে পারবো, যেটা কিনা আমাদের সামনে চলার পথে কাজে লাগবে। সো এবার আমি আসতে চাচ্ছি আবার বাড়ি ভাইয়ের কাছে। সো বাড়ি ভাই, আপনার কাছ থেকে জানতে চাচ্ছিলাম এবার, ডেফিনেটলি আমরা তো স্টোরি শুনবো।
Thank you. So what I always get one common question from all the whatever training program or speech I given or as a guest, everyone asks like whether it's important to have money first or the idea. So this is one question I want to provoke to everyone, and my sharing is that when I start a business at the age of 19, I have no money, but do I have a plan? Like I do have some money, but it is like it's not about that I'm deposit some money or I'm having some money then to move to use that money for my business. No, the first thing is you must have an idea and passion, and of course the why you want to do it. And this is important that we never ask to us, because I work with a lot of entrepreneurs, and unfortunately what I see, like when they start the business, they look for a posh office, a posh chair, or a motorbike or something. So they are focusing that, oh, I'm a businessman, so I need to be look like a posh businessman, even though they have nothing in their pocket. So this is not the way you start your. So many business actually invest on the decoration, and they so like, oh, it is business, so I need to be look very posh, and then people will come to do business with me. It's completely wrong. You need to have a very good idea. Good, either it could be a product or it could be a service, whatever. The idea is the best thing. If you have the idea and you have the passion, then you can actually carry on the business. So this is why I believe this show is very important for everyone, that if you want to become an entrepreneur, if you have a passion to become an entrepreneur, look for an idea. And even though its idea is everywhere, you can have already the present thing, like a lot of people already have using their idea to have start their business. So you can if you have the similar idea, now you think, okay, I also plan for a coffee shop, then you think how you can add the extra value so that people can come and buy coffee from you. So this is what you need. So idea is coffee shop, then you think what are the value we can add to your customer for your customer, so that the customer will come to you. It could be like buy one coffee, or buy. I never see in Bangladesh, this is what, if you buy 9 coffee and then next 10 one is free. I never see it's a loyalty card. You can use that loyalty card, and or if it might be some use this, but I never see this thing in Bangladesh. Mostly like buy one get one free, something like that. But so this loyal customer, if you want to create a loyal customer, so this is one idea. Then the additional idea, like if the other people only selling the coffee, but you can add the coffee and add a cookie. so that the people will have like this kind of like, and you can have a homemade cookie, not just you buy from out. So that if you make a homemade cookie, that actually save the price and the cost, and so that you can make still you can make business. So these are the few things you have to give. And again, when you have the coffee and the cookies, why not you give a napkin, branded napkin, or Mentos or something, mint chocolate as an extra bonus. So you can think how you can improvise the service, or how you can improvise your idea, so that the other people can take or service from you, or the product from you. Thank you, Ishita.
থ্যাংক ইউ। সো যেটা ভাই বললেন, ডেফিনেটলি অনেক সুন্দর কথা যে আইডিয়াটাকে আমরা কতটা ইম্প্রোভাইজ করতে পারি। শুধু আমার একটা সুন্দর অফিস থাকলো, সব সেট আপ থাকলো, কিন্তু আমি কতটুকু কাজ করছি, কতদূর যাচ্ছি, সেটার দিকেও আমার ফোকাস থাকতে হবে, এবং কতটা মডিফাইড ওয়েতে আরো সুন্দরভাবে সার্ভিস গুলো অ্যাড করা যায়। যেমন আমি যদি 9টা কফি কিনছি, লাস্ট ওয়ানটা কি আমি ফ্রি পাচ্ছি? সো কাইন্ড অফ এরকম।
রাইট।
এখন আমি যেটাতে আসবো, যে আমার একটা কোশ্চেন আপনাদের তিনজনের কাছেই আছে। ডেফিনেটলি আমি এটা বাংলায় বলে তারপর আবার ইংলিশ এটা বলবো, যেহেতু অ্যাঞ্জেলা আছে। যেটা আমরা কমন শুনি, যে আমার তো অনেক সুন্দর একটা আইডিয়া আছে, আমি এটা নিয়ে শুরু করতে চাচ্ছি আমার স্টার্টআপটা, কিন্তু সমস্যা আমার কাছে টাকা নেই। সো ইটস কাইন্ড অফ মুরগি আগে না ডিম আগে। সো এখন আমার আইডিয়া আছে, টাকা নাই, এখন টাকা আগে না আইডিয়া আগে, কোনটা দরকার আসলে, কোনটার সাথে কোনটা? এবং যেটা আমরা সবসময় শুনি যে খুবই ভালো উদ্যোক্তা হতে পারতো সে, কিন্তু টাকার অভাবে সে শুরু করতে পারছে না, এরকম। So like my question is, many people are having like innovative idea to start the startup, but they are not having enough money to start. So how they can overcome that issue? So first I will come to Jayed sir.
Okay, thank you. So when you have a new idea, you must have a good feasibility test, whether you can be a successful one on that business or not. You have to prove that you will come out on a very positive note. And apart from this feasibility test, you must have empirical evidences on your ideas. You have to study few literature, and you have to show few empirical evidences that previously this has been worked. So you will be able to do it once again. And finally, you have to show that you are confident enough to work on this project. Then when you will be able to show that you have the best feasibility test on your success of that business, you have confident, you are confident, then people will come with as a financer. Then a lot of people will come around you to finance on your project. So these three things are the key issue. You have to be confident first of all, then you have to show that you have a positive feasibility test on your business, and then you have to show the empirical evidences on your business. Then you will get financer for sure. Thank you.
Yes, thank you. So it's definitely a good thing that যে আমাদেরকে জানতে হবে যে ফিজিবিলিটি টেস্টটা করে যে আসলে এই বিজনেসটা আমার ফিজিবল কিনা, এটা আমি করতে পারছি কিনা। ডেফিনেটলি কনফিডেন্সটা থাকতে হবে এটা আরেকজনের সামনে আমার প্রেজেন্ট করার। সো সবকিছু মিলাই যখন এটা ক্লিক করবে, দেন ফাইন্যান্সার খুঁজে পাওয়াটা খুব একটা টাফ হবে বলে মনে হয় না। তো এটা নিয়ে সুন্দর, আমি জানি কিছু টিপস এন্ড ট্রিক্স ভাইয়ের কাছে আছে, যেটাতে আমি পরে আসবো। আগে আমি অ্যাঞ্জেলার কাছে শুনবো। Angela, so the same question again to you. What would be your suggestion for them who are thinking that I'm having a good idea but not having the enough money?
For me, it's not so much saying start small, but just make a start and start doing what you are going to do, offer the service or offer the product, and offer it at the very best quality that you expect to get to later. But don't let the numbers confuse you at the start. So let's have a look at, let's use Emma's example of the coffee shop, because in Wellington, where I'm from, they're everywhere. Well, not right now, we're in lockdown, but normally they're everywhere. But you have to look at your point of difference. What is going to bring some customers from another place to you? Now, you're not going to start with a big, busy, full cafe. You'll start with something smaller, and that's actually okay. Do it really well, people will get to know what product you offer and why it's so good, and they'll move from other places to come to you, but you have to make a start. You can't say, oh, we're going to be like this in 6 months' time. Can you give us some money for it now to fund us? Get started, get people talking and excited about your product, and then they will come. It will just take a bit of time. Again, that's your hard work. Be prepared to work hard for a longer time, and say, what we say over here is, if you build it, they will come. But they won't come if you don't build it. So you have to get started. Get started small, build it up bigger.
Yeah. Oh. So I think Jonathan might have some technical difficulties.
Yes.
Yeah, she will come back anyway. So I'm just carrying on. Yeah, Jonathan, you're back. Sorry.
Yeah,
Angela, you have to say
I'm really
something?
sorry.
Yeah.
I'm having really internet problem and all here, even the electricity problem as well. Okay,
Okay.
I think Angela, because I could listen from the back, she said definitely a good thing. Like whatever the amount, we have to start first, right? So we have to start. আমার যতটুকুই থাকুক না কেন আমার সাথে টাকা পয়সা, আমি শুরুটা যদি না করি তাহলে এটা তো কখনোই গ্রো করবে না। সো প্রথমে যে শুরু করাটা, সেই শুরু করাটা আমাদেরকে অবশ্যই করতে হবে। এবার আমি আসবো বাড়ি ভাই আপনার কাছে আবার, যেটা আমি জানতে চাচ্ছিলাম যে হ্যাঁ, এই ডেফিনেটলি আমাদের যেটা জায়েদ স্যার এবং অ্যাঞ্জেলা দুজনই বললেন যে কনফিডেন্ট থাকতে হবে, আমার ফিজিবিলিটি টেস্টটা থাকতে হবে, এবং আমার যতটুকুই অ্যামাউন্ট থাকুক না কেন সেটা দিয়ে আমি ছোট করে হলেও আমাকে শুরু করতে হবে আগে জিনিসটা, কারণ মানুষ জানলেই তো ধীরে ধীরে ছোট থেকে সেটা বড় হতে পারবে। সো আপনার কাছে সেই ব্যাপারটাতেই জানতে চাচ্ছি আর কি, যে কিভাবে সে আগাবে যদি তার আসলেই সেই financial সাপোর্টটা না থাকে।
Okay, thank you for the. It's a beautiful question, and first of all, you must ask yourself why you want to become an entrepreneur. Your attitude, you must fix your attitude. Without that right attitude, you cannot do. I see so many young entrepreneurs. They just do it for just a show off, just for show off. Just to you see other people are doing these things, so you want to be jump to the passion. Okay, I want to be an entrepreneur, and what you do is just print a card and everything. So the first of all, must ask yourself: do you have the right attitude for this, and why you want to this? What is the objective? What is the ultimate goal you want to achieve from this venture? So this is the first thing you must clear with yourself. Then the money is always a problem, but for a real entrepreneur, if you have that real attitude for entrepreneurship or starting a business, that is not a big issue. For me, like when I started my own business at the age of 19, it was happened like I went to sell my computer because that's my career, and at that time there is no part-time job. There is no concept of part-time job. So I start I just ask by manipulating someone that I can, because I know I can talk much, and I take the opportunity, and I already know the IT technology and everything. So I said that if I asked for a job, and he refused that I'm not going to give you a job because you're too young and you have no graduation or everything. So I said, like, look, if I sell your computer, can you give me the commission from that? And he said, yeah, I agree with that. And he gave me 3,000 if I can sell a computer at the amount of 80,000, 85,000, or sometimes 100,000 taka. So I'm going to have 3,000 taka as a commission. So with that plan, I start my work, and one day I went to a garments factory, and there I was talking that I'm selling computer. They say, like, we don't need the computer, but we need a printing job. Do you know how to do the printing job? I say, like, well, by this time I already have some orientation on the printing job, but I never did anything. But I used to do printing because when I was in the college, I used to print a magazine. So I know the printing industry. I know about the printing thing. So I thought, okay, let's start another idea, because the opportunity. And I said, yes, I can do that. Can you show me what you need to print? And he's gave me a attendance. It's a garments industry, and they have that time they have the attendance sheet as an attendance card for each and every staff, and they need 10,000 or maybe 20,000 pieces. So it's a huge volume of work. So I thought, like, why not I go? And I take that, and He said like, and I just take and I went to a printing shop. I said like, oh, I need to print this and 10,000. They make the calculation and costing, and they said like, okay, give me some money. Like it was around 3,000 or something. I said like, I have to give money, but I don't have any money. So he thought like, okay, I think the attitude, I think the most important is attitude. I show them in the attitude that I want to do this job. Okay. And he said, okay, what you can do, you just go back to your factory and ask them to offer like a written proposal or written offer to you that if you print this thing, that we call it like worksheet or order sheet. So bring an order sheet that they will give you the order, 10,000 POs or whatever them. So, and then I'll see what I can do. So I went back to them and I talk about the price. Okay, I can do this, but I need a formal letter from you, that the proposal or the offer letter or something to print this thing. And they issue me a letter, work order. So I take that work order, come back to that printing shop again. And he said like, okay, you sit here, or I think he actually take me and he went to another shop. He said like, this guy has a work order, but he doesn't have any money. So what we need, that I need the paper from you. You give me the paper. He's the printer actually. So he take the, he trust me, and he went to the paper shop to buy the paper as on credit for me. So he bought the paper on credit for me, and then we print and delivery. And this is the story. This is the start, and this is the way I start my business without investing any single money. The thing is, you have to be honest yourself. You have to have the attitude, and then other people will support you. Other people will come back to support you. So this is one thing. And the second thing, like nowadays, like everyone are doing a lot of other job, part-time job and other things, and they have some sort of capital. So first thing, if you want to start business, must have a bank account. This is one thing I must say. Don't just go with the money, cash money, and then you plan for your business. No, you put all your money to your bank account for your business. You want to start a business, put that in bank account. And it's better to go with the proprietorship. You have a trade license, because these are the investment you need to do. And why you need to do this investment? Because if you are passionate, then you know that investment will give you return. If you are just I think just want to time pass with the business to show something, then when you see that investment, you just go, oh, I don't have money, but I have idea, I don't need to do this. So this attitude will reflect when you want to whether you are opening a bank account or whether you go for a business identification number or the trade license, something like that. So for the new generation, for this time, I do believe that if you have capital, you must start a business, open a bank account, and keep this is your business investment. Be professional. So some sort of like, you have to have your professionalism at the same time, attitude and idea and value. Ishita, thank you.
Thank you very ভাই। So definitely চমৎকার কিছু কথা উনি বললেন, যেটা যে বিজনেস শুরু করার সময় প্রথম যে কোশ্চেনটা, যে আমি এটা কেন করছি, এই জিনিসটা অবশ্যই আমাকে জানতে হবে। ইটস কাইন্ড অফ যে বাড়ি ভাই, এটাও তো আমি অ্যাড করতে পারি, রাইট? যে আমার প্যাশনটা, আমি কি আসলেই এই বিজনেসটা করার ব্যাপারে কি আমি প্যাশনেট? সো সেই ব্যাপারটাও আমাকে অবশ্যই এখানে দেখতে হবে, এবং অবশ্যই যে আমার ভ্যালুস, আমার অ্যাটিটিউড, আমি কি রিস্ক নিতে পারছি কিনা, বা আমি এটা জাস্ট শখ জাগলো শুরু করলাম, দেন একটা সময় গিয়ে ছেড়ে যাব, এরকম কিনা, নাকি আমি এটা ফিউচারে অবশ্যই এটা আমার সাথে কন্টিনিউ করব।
Exactly. I think আমাদের একজন অডিয়েন্স আমাদেরকে একটা ভালো একটা সাজেশন দিছে. Can we just read that one?
Definitely.
Can you read or
yeah, definitely. So to be an entrepreneur, first of all, we need to know some idea about what business I have to plan, and courage, confidence, etc. সো উনি যেটা জিজ্ঞাসা করছেন যে আমরা বিজনেস শুরু করার ডেফিনেটলি আগে আমাদের যেটা আইডিয়া, বিজনেসের আইডিয়া, তারপর আমাদের প্ল্যানিংটা, আমাদের কারেজ এবং কনফিডেন্স, এগুলো আমাদের জানতে হবে। এবং আই ক্যান সি লাইক দেয়ার আর hello,
there's a question further up. One about, I have one question. Because of COVID-19, most of the businesses have already fallen, and some of the entrepreneurship will be suffering losses in future. Could you please share your opinion how these could have been covered in future and how long it would take? So
yeah,
that's about
thank
the
you so
times
much,
now.
Angela,
Is that the one you were reading? Okay.
I was reading another one. I'm having some technical difficulties, so I'm not getting all those comments here clearly. Even the internet also
Okay.
creating problem. Yeah, thank you for taking the question, Angela. Can you please share some ideas what's happening there in New Zealand? And
That is a very good question, because we don't know either what the future is going to hold. We have just about come out of a 7-week lockdown where some businesses are going to be allowed to start trading again on Thursday. We're fortunate in New Zealand. The government has subsidised some businesses for a small amount to get us through, but it doesn't replace your income. So during this time, I've spent the time trying to plan and think, all right, when things change, when our situations change, here's what I might do differently. And I've taken some other opportunities as well, like being here tonight, like doing some other things that might not be directly related to my business, but that I can learn from, and also be able to say in future, this is what I've been doing during my time.
yes,
It is hard. We've all lost a lot, and I know my business and my partner's business, it has all just stopped in recent times. We all understand that, but we've tried to spend this time getting some ideas and thinking about, all right, once we're allowed to trade again, or once we might have some customers, here are some things we can do. For me, that's always about learning. Keep learning, keep looking and thinking. You might not be able to do something now. Keep learning, because in future you will use it. So that's how I've spent some of my time. I don't know what next week will look like, or next month, or further down, but when we get there, I want to be prepared for it.
yes.
Exactly.
Great.
Yeah.
থ্যাংক ইউ অ্যাঞ্জেলা অ্যান্ড আমি জায়েদ স্যারের কাছে আসবো। যে স্যার, আমি এটাও জানতে চাচ্ছি যে আমরা গত এপিসোডগুলোতে একটা অনেক কোশ্চেন পাচ্ছিলাম যে যারা অনেক ছোট বিজনেস করছে বা স্মল এন্টারপ্রেনিয়ার বা মিডিয়াম এন্টারপ্রেনিয়ার, যে তাদের কি হবে এখন। তো এই সিচুয়েশনের কারণে সবকিছু লকডাউন, সো তারা বিজনেসটা প্রসিড করতে পারছে না বা তাদের এমপ্লয়ীদেরকে স্যালারি দিতে পারছে না। সো অনেকে আবার স্টাফদেরকে ছাঁটাই করে দিচ্ছে। সো সেই ক্ষেত্রে ওই ছোট বিজনেস গুলো বা মানে যাদের বিজনেস আছে তারা কিভাবে সার্ভাইভ করতে পারে, তাদের জন্য যদি কিছু সাজেশন।
না, থ্যাংক ইউ। এই কারেন্ট প্যান্ডেমিকে নতুন একটা কনসেপ্ট আসছে, সেটা হচ্ছে লিন ম্যানুফ্যাকচারিং। তো লিন ম্যানুফ্যাকচারিং এর মিনিংটা হচ্ছে ডিক্রিজিং ইয়োর ওয়েস্ট, দ্যাট মিনস প্রপার ওয়েস্ট ম্যানেজমেন্ট। এখানে ওয়েস্ট ম্যানেজমেন্ট মিনিংটা হচ্ছে যে ইনক্রিজিং দ্য লেভেল অফ এফিসিয়েন্সি। ওয়েস্ট এখানে গার্বেজ বোঝাচ্ছে না, বোঝাচ্ছে যে কিভাবে আমরা আমাদের এফিসিয়েন্সি লেভেলটাকে বাড়াতে পারি এই সিচুয়েশন। তো সেটা দুই ভাবে করা যায়, একটা হচ্ছে ওভার প্রোডাকশন মিনিমাইজ করে, আরেকটা হচ্ছে আন্ডার প্রোডাকশনটাকে ডিক্রিজ করে। অর্থাৎ আমরা এই সময়ে ঠিক আমাদের যে রিসোর্সেস অ্যাভেলেবেল আছে সেইটার যদি প্রপারলি ইউটিলাইজ করি, তাহলেই আমরা কিন্তু এটা ওভারকাম করতে পারবো। সো হোয়াট উই নিড টু ডু is to utilize all of the available resources in our hand. So we don't need to take any extra, we don't need to go for any extra production, or we don't need to waste our resources. So if we can utilize our resources available in our hand at the moment with increasing our efficiency level, then we will be able to survive. And then it will ensure us to not to sack our employees or not to cut down their salaries as well. So that means you don't have to sack your employees, and you don't have to cut down the salaries of your employees if you can utilize your available resources in your hand at the moment. So this is the best solution so far, I believe. Thank you.
থ্যাংক ইউ,
Excellent.
থ্যাংক ইউ স্যার।
Yeah, excellent.
বাড়ি ভাই, আমি জানি যে অনেকেই আমাদের সাথে যুক্ত হয়েছে। আমি এখানে আমার কমেন্ট গুলো একটু ডিফিকাল্টিস হচ্ছে, এখানে শো করছে না একটু ইয়ের কারণে। আপনি যদি একটু অ্যাকনলেজ করেন ভালো হয়।
Yeah. We have Rashidul Alam, Irfan, then Sabreen Sultana, Mohammad Mustaqim. These are the people already logged in. And there is one question from Shahina Shireen. I have one question. Because of COVID-19, most of the business have already fallen, and
We
some
have
of
already taken that one.
You've done that?
Oh, I was yeah. So I was not there.
No,
And,
it's okay. Yeah.
so Nepal, Sri Lanka, yeah, okay. So I have learned a lot from Nepal tour and the Sri Lankan tour. Do you have any other tour plan there? So actually, thank you, Hassan, for asking the question, because we do a lot of international youth exchange tour. So yes, we do have some plan for some more international tour in the coming years, but I'm not sure this year anything will happen, because everywhere there'll be a lot of changes happen, and it will not be good, not safe to fly. So this is what you and is there's no question, please. Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
Jonathan,
Thank you.
is there any question from your end? Yeah.
Not yet. I'm just wanted to know the one more thing. Like definitely,
Mhm.
uh, uh, that question sir already answered, and also like we know that like lots of young people here in Bangladesh, they are doing really great and doing
Mhm.
different doing with different type of new idea. So, and what will be the suggestion for the new people who are entering or planning to, because we know the current situation is different, and we have to cope up with the situation. So for them, what will be the suggestion? So verify.
For me, now first go for the Zahid.
Okay, okay. For that side first. Yeah.
Okay, thank
And
you.
then
So
Angela,
first,
then me.
okay.
Mhm.
So first of all, you need to keep yourself safe,
Yeah.
and you need to keep your mind calm. As Jack Ma already said that if you are alive, so you are making the profit. So if you can keep yourself safe and sound, then idea will come up. And as I suggested,
Yeah.
the increasing the level of your efficiency and utilize your time as much as possible. So if you can utilize your time as much as possible, you can see that this COVID pandemic is actually leading towards the Industry Revolution 4. And
Hmm.
Industry
Yeah.
Revolution 4 is very inevitable now. And in Industry Revolution 4, it was supposed to we were supposed to lose most of our jobs, and side by side, it was supposed to create new jobs as well. So uh, you need to prepare yourself for those new ideas, new jobs right now. So this is the best time to prepare yourself. So if you can prepare yourself for those new jobs, then you will not be, that it will not be a problem for you, even if you lost your job or even if you face some hazards in your business. So that's it. You have to prepare yourself for the industry revolution 4.1. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. So, Angela, now I want to come to you.
Okay, I don't know if this one answers that question, but I have two thoughts I want to share. One is
Sure.
about ideas, and you can have one idea, two ideas, 5, 10, 20 ideas, and they're not quite right. And suddenly you get one you think, this is the one, and that's going to work. And that's fine. In fact, it's really good. Don't expect every idea to work, and don't think it will all work the first time. So if you think of more ideas, more will come. So make a start, write them down, talk to someone about it, talk to the right person about it. People will tell you why you can't, but do that. And as you are thinking, you will get more ideas. Then you'll decide which one to follow up with. The second point I want to make, and it was some of the conversation we had about why you want to be in business, why you want to be an entrepreneur. It's really important that you're passionate about the product or the service you're providing, and that you love what you do, because you'll be doing it for a lot of hours every day. You'll be working really hard on it, but it's not enough to say the reason why I want to be an entrepreneur is because I want to make lots of money. Money is good, but it is not going to be your passion, and people will know that when you talk to them and you say, I've got this great product for you, and they see that you don't quite believe it or you're not sure yourself, they're not going to buy from you, and they will tell if you are only in it for the money. But if you are excited about what you do or what you've made or the service you can provide, your customers will see that and they'll support you. So it's not enough just to say, right, I'll do this for the money, because especially in the early days, there's no money. Later on, there might be. but early days
Yeah.
there's not. So think of lots of ideas, but you have to love your idea. You have to be really passionate about your idea to make it work.
থ্যাংক ইউ
Exactly.
সো
Exactly.
দর্শক আমরা যেটা শুনলাম আমাদের দুজন যে গেস্ট আছেন তারা ওনারা কিন্তু খুবই সুন্দর সুন্দর কিছু পয়েন্ট বললেন, যেমন প্রথমেই যেটা যে আমরা এই অবস্থায় আছি অবশ্যই চ্যালেঞ্জিং অবস্থায়, কিন্তু আমরা যে বেঁচে আছি এটাই তো অনেক বড়, তাই না? সো আমরা যদি সার্ভাইভ করে যেতে পারি আমরা ডেফিনেটলি আরো কিছু করতে পারবো সামনে, বাট তার মানে এই না যে এই সময় আমরা বসে থাকবো। অবশ্যই এটা যেহেতু আমরা একটা সময় পেয়েছি, এটাতে আমরা আমাদের ইফিসিয়েন্সিটা কিভাবে বাড়াতে পারি, আমরা কিভাবে স্কিলটা আরো বাড়াতে পারি, সেই সব জায়গায় আমরা নিজেদেরকে যুক্ত করতে পারি এবং টাইমটা খুব ভালোভাবে সদ্ব্যবহার করতে পারি। শুধু সেটাই না, যেটা অ্যাঞ্জেলা বললো যে আমাদের যে প্যাশনের জায়গাটা, আমরা কোন বিষয়ে আসলে প্যাশনেট, আসলে কি আমি যে আইডিয়াটা নিয়ে কাজ করতে চাচ্ছি সেই আইডিয়ার ব্যাপারে আমরা এক্সাইটেড, আর আমি কি মন থেকে সেটা বিলিভ করছি যে হ্যাঁ ডেফিনেটলি আই এম গনা ফর দ্যাট। সো এই জিনিসগুলো আমাদের মধ্যে অবশ্যই কাজ করতে হবে। শুরু বিজনেসের শুরুতেই যদি আমরা প্রথমে টাকার চিন্তা করি বা হ্যাঁ মানি উইল কাম এন্ড আই উইল বিকাম ভেরি রিচ সামথিং, সেটা কখনোই হবে না, বিকজ স্টার্টিং এ আমাদেরকে এটা মানিয়ে নিয়ে যেতে হবে, কারণ গ্র্যাজুয়ালি কখনোই শুরুতেই সবকিছু আসে না। ধীরে ধীরে আমাদের জিনিসটা, ব্যবসাটা যখন আপনার দাঁড়িয়ে যাবে অবশ্যই আপনি প্রফিটের মুখ দেখতে পাবেন। এই জিনিসটা এসে আমার একটা খুব সুন্দর কথা মনে পড়ছে, একটা স্টোরি যেটা আমাদের ওয়াসদার পেছনেও আছে। সো আমি বাড়ি ভাইয়ের কাছে আসবো এটা নিয়ে, ডেফিনেটলি বাড়ি ভাইয়ের টিপস এবং টুলস গুলো তো শেয়ার করবেন প্রতিদিনকার মতো আজকেও।
স্টোরিটা তুমি শেয়ার করো, স্টোরিটা তুমি শেয়ার করো, যেটাই বলতে যাচ্ছিলাম তুমি বলো।
আচ্ছা, স্টোরিটা যেটা বলতে চাচ্ছি যে হ্যাঁ ওয়াসদার ডেফিনেটলি অনেকেই হয়তো জানেন যে আমি হয়তো ওয়াসদায় জব করি, বাট ডেফিনেটলি আমি জব করি, বাট আমি নিজেকে এখানে শুধু মানে কি বলবো যে জাস্ট একটা এমপ্লয়ি ভাবি না, আমি নিজেকে এটার পার্ট হিসেবেই ভাবি। সো আমি এটার শুরু থেকেই অনেক স্টোরি জানি, যেহেতু আমি একদম শুরু থেকে এটা যুক্ত আছি। এটা নিউজিল্যান্ডে যখন শুরু হয়েছে তখন আমি ওখানেই ছিলাম। সো লাইক যখন আমরা ওখান থেকে প্ল্যান করা হলো যে এটা ওখান থেকে আমরা এই বিজনেসটা বাংলাদেশে আমরা অপারেশন শুরু করব, সেই স্টেজে কিন্তু এটা এতটা ইজি ছিল না। ইট ওয়াজ রিয়েলি হার্ড ফর আস, যে ডেফিনেটলি আমাদেরকে খুবই ফ্রিকোয়েন্টলি ট্রাভেল করতে হতো। বছরে মনে হয় আমরা 5-6 বারের মতো ট্রাভেল করা হয়েছে এরকম, নিউজিল্যান্ড টু ঢাকা, ঢাকা টু নিউজিল্যান্ড। এবং শুধু সেটা তো ব্যাপার না, এবং এখানে যে এটা মার্কেটিং করা, এখানে একটা বাহিরের কোম্পানিকে এস্টাবলিশ করা এবং ইনভেস্টমেন্টের ব্যাপার, এবং এটা যে প্রথম বছরেই আমরা খুব বেশি সাকসেসফুল হয়ে গেছি আমি সেটাও বলবো না, এটা আমাদেরকে অনেক সময় নিতে হয়েছে। সো সেখানে ইনভেস্টমেন্টের অ্যামাউন্টও বেড়ে যাচ্ছিল এবং আমাদের মাথায় এটাও টেনশন আসছিল যে আসলে কি আমরা এত কোটি কোটি টাকার ইনভেস্টমেন্ট, সো এটা কি আসলেই মানে আমরা কি কিছু করতে যাচ্ছি, আমরা কি কিছু করতে পারবো আসলে, নাকি আমরা শুধু কি করছি। কারণ একটা সময় চিন্তা করতে করতে কিন্তু হ্যাঁ ওই যে যেই জিনিসটা এক্সাইটমেন্ট এবং যে প্যাশনটা, হ্যাঁ আমি জানি যে আমরা কি কাজ করছি এবং আমরা কি অফার করছি, যেটা অ্যাঞ্জেলাও বলছিল যে আমার কাস্টমারকে যখন আমি শো করতে পারবো যে আমি এটার ব্যাপারে আমি এক্সাইটেড এবং এটাকে আমি মন থেকে বিলিভ করি যে, এবং ঠিক তাই এখন যখন আমরা এটাকে বাংলাদেশে কাজ করা শুরু করলাম এবং ওয়াজদাকে এখন একটা ব্র্যান্ড হিসেবে সবাই চেনে, এবং এখন বলতে হয় না যে আমরা কি করি, আমাদের ক্লায়েন্টরাই আমাদেরকে তুলে ধরে যে এই ট্রেনিং গুলো কেন ডিফারেন্ট, আপনারা কেন ডিফারেন্ট। সো এগুলো এখন আমি বলবো না, বাট এই এক্সপেরিয়েন্সটার কথাই বলছিলাম বারে ভাই। সো আপনি যদি কিছু অ্যাড করেন এর সাথে।
না আমি হ্যাঁ সেটাই, থ্যাংক ইউ সো মাচ। আমি যেটা বলতে চাচ্ছি যে আপনি যারা এন্টারপ্রেনিউরশিপ শুরু করেছেন অলরেডি, যারা মিডল পথে আছেন বা যারা আগামীতে শুরু করবেন, বা যারা কিছু একটা পর্যায়ে যে যেমন অলরেডি এক্সিস্টিং বিজনেসটা আপনারা যারা চ্যালেঞ্জ ফিল করছেন, সবাইকে আমি যেটা বলছিলাম যে জায়েদ শেয়ার দ্যাট যে এখন আমাদেরকে কিন্তু চিন্তা করতে হবে যে আমরা ম্যাক্সিমাম ইউটিলাইজেশন অফ আওয়ার রিসোর্সেস, আমাদের যত আমরা রিসোর্স গুলোকে আমরা ইউজ করতে পারবো তত বেশি আমরা ইফেক্টিভ ওয়েতে আমরা আসলে আমাদের সার্ভাইভ করতে পারবো আমরা। আর সো আমি যেটা মনে করি সেটা হচ্ছে এভরি চ্যালেঞ্জ ব্রিং অ্যাকচুয়ালি অপরচুনিটিস, থাউজেন্ড অফ অপরচুনিটি, ওয়ান চ্যালেঞ্জ bring thousands of opportunities. So this is the thing, and very important thing, because this is 101, that's been very primary level. We'll talk about the entrepreneurship. So the first important thing is to develop your attitude, and whether you are strongly believe what you are going to do. So when you as this show is focusing on emotional intelligence, is very important to study business, because most of the time the young entrepreneur are very much like challenged. They are very much high tempered, and they don't know how to manage their emotions, how to manage their how much to invest, or what I might be. Yeah, can you hear me?
We
Yes,
can
Yeah,
hear
yes,
you
yes.
now.
now we
But
can hear. Yeah.
we missed some of that.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's just like a technological difficulties anyway. So the attitude, how you develop your attitude, the first thing is important. Like when you feel the tensed, like as Angela said, that think about the ideas. And but one thing I've found, most of the young entrepreneurs, they don't want to write down, they don't want to do anything, they want everything wants to do in their head. So this is not the right start. So you must have pen and paper, write down one idea in one page, and then talk with other people and get more ideas, or negative or positive, what are the feedback they are giving, put everything. And then you can see how you can, all the negative rejection, all the rejection, how you can address those rejection. And you, like for us, like when we start this business, like everyone said, like you are asking for too much, and the price is very high, all those. And we just listen people, and we develop our we then design how we can answer those questions, and then we gradually answer the question. And then this is the seventh year we're running the Asia operation. So gradually people accept status. And when they we always people ask people to just try our service for 1 hour or 2 hour. And at the same time, I'm just saying that whoever watching this video, and later or now or whenever possible you can watch, just one message to you all, that wasda going to support all the businesses in worldwide, whatever. Like we want to support, like it could be online support, is completely free. Our service will be we try to help the business, whoever need the business, like whoever need the support to develop their motivate their staff or anything. So we can help you out. Just contact with us, so that we can help you out. And we just might take very nominal fee, because it's just the technology we use. We need to pay the money, and this is what we need. Otherwise we are happy to support all the businesses whoever need. And we do a lot of talk in different universities. We did a lot of talk in Daffodil University. We do all other universities. I'm very much grateful to, especially Asia Pacific universities. They're giving us a lot of work to work with the student, to motivate them, to help them to find their career. So these are the things we do. So we are very much happy to support. And one important announcement I'd like to do now, because we have very less time. That is the third International Youth Summit. Third International Youth Summit is it was scheduled in Malaysia, but unfortunately, due to this situation, we are going for a virtual summit. So I'm requesting everyone, whoever here, just to um, see just definitely just join this summit, because here we are having a lot of international guest speaker, and listening them will help you to find out the idea. So giving you one simple example, that's last 1 month, or now less 1.5 months, every night I spend at least 1 to 2 hours to listen what other people are thinking, how they will cope the upcoming situation. This is why. And then for a full April month, like the 30 days, I just observe what people are doing. And then 1st of May, we start this launching this program, that okay, we need to be also online, we need to share our views, we need to ask people, we need to connect with people, and we need to be present, so that people can remember us. And we need to provide our support, that we are here to support you if you need. And I'm very much glad, and thank you for this show. Thank you, Ishita, for bringing this show. Already we got a lot of I got inbox a lot of organization. They wants to talk. They wants to invite me to talk with their employees, to motivate them and to give them some tools how they can cope with them. And the similar time, look, I'm not sure how many business already think about the post COVID, the uh, uh, precaution, especially in Bangladesh. Our office will going, probably we're opening our office in from June, and we already have 12 stage of precautions. So in the 12 stage, we have several action. So this is what we already decided. Okay, this is the thing we are going to implement. When we start our office, we have to do this. So these are the proactive measure we are doing. So as a young entrepreneur, I'm requesting you to you must have a book, a pen always in your pocket, a small book and pen, and write down all the ideas, see how people are coping with this situation, and just listen to that TED talk or this kind of live shows. This and there are several other shows are happening in right at this moment globally. I attended by this time I attended 3 international summit from my home. 3 international summit I already attended from my home. So these are the things, like you have to know what's happening and how you can gather the information. The more information you have, the more detailed idea you can produce, and then you can go with that idea, you can go for the next business. So Ishita, thank you.
Okay.
Any other question? And
Can I?
yeah,
Can I
Yes,
say
any other
I
something?
would.
question?
There are some
Sure.
questions,
Yes, please.
and one I would like to address is asking, should I work on my limitations when taking some initiatives? And this follows on from what you were saying there, Ahmed.
Mhm.
For me, keep learning. It doesn't matter what you learn, always learn something. There are two parts to this. One is you might have a skill that you really, really need to learn for your business, but you don't have yourself. You have two options. You can either learn it yourself or you partner with someone else who has it. Because if it's their strength and it's something you really, really struggle with, then you might be better to work with someone else on that. I'll give you an example. Let's say we were meant to have the Olympics this year. And let's say you've got an Olympic team and you've got champion swimmers and champion runners. Now, the runners work to their strengths. They'll keep working on running. They're working on winning the race, and it's all on the ground. The swimmers, they do what they do best. You wouldn't say to the runner, use this time to practice swimming, because they don't need it. Someone else in the team is going to swim for them, and vice versa. So, if you'd like to learn to swim and you're a runner, that's fine. But think about it. If someone else can do that with you and for you, you might be better just to focus on your running or focus on one part of your plan. So there are two answers there. Maybe, maybe not. I just like to keep learning. And sometimes I find that even if I'm learning or listening to a podcast every day, which I do, and I'll listen to topics that I've never heard of before, and I probably won't use them in my work, but I'm learning important things. And later on, I'll have a conversation with someone and say, oh, I didn't know that before, but now I've learned about it. So it's up to you, but the power is just to keep learning and keep working in some way, keep moving.
Yeah,
I would
exactly.
like
Exactly.
to add a few
Sure.
things with
Please,
Ms. Angela
please.
regarding this question. Actually, I was also looking at this question. Should I work on my limitations when taking some initiatives? Actually, the thing is that when you take some initiatives, you should focus on your strength rather than focus on your limitations. But you have to keep in
Yeah.
mind regarding your limitations. You have to keep that in your mind, but don't focus on those limitations. You have to focus on your strength, because if you focus on your strength, then that will give you uphold to achieve your success. But if you focus on your limitations, you will not be able to overcome those limitations. Rather, you will lose your time. And
Yeah.
on the other hand, if you invest your time on focusing on your strength, then the limitations will eradicated by default. Thank you.
Exactly.
Thank you.
So yeah, just adding with that with Zahid, that I'm just giving you two tools right now, because all the time
Yeah.
when I about to finish the session, we give two tools. So the first tool is always important, that when you have a big idea, you get excited. Yes, I'm going to do that. But just thing is, cool yourself down, breathe normal. Okay, it's better to just cool down, is good. Write down your idea in one page and then just work on that. And then beside that, I always before another and in another episode, I always said that 4 things you have to learn or ask yourself. This thing, I know what I know. Is called we call it knowing yourself. I know
Yes.
what I know. Ami jani, ami ki jani. I know what I know. That's mean what are
Yes.
your strength. I know what I don't know. Ami jani, ami ki jani na. That is your weakness or limitation. That you know what you don't know. That you need to learn. Okay. Then the second thing is I know. Sorry, I don't know what I know. That means some of the skill you have, but you don't know what are the skills you have. So you need the other people ask other people that if if like who are you close, ask them what they can notice in you. And finally, you don't know what you don't know. আপনি জানেনই না যে আপনি আসলে কি জানেন না. That's mean you don't know that what things you need to learn. So
Yes.
learning is a continuous process. It's a continuous process. This is what we give huge importance on that. That whether you have a graduation, whether you have post graduation, whether you have a PhD, you still need to learn. You still keep yourself learning and learning and learning. So and when we are talking about the learning, it's not about the education. We're not talking about that you go for another university degree, another university degree, another university degree. It's learning from your life, people around you. Visit, engage yourself, engage your network, improve your network, engage yourself with a lot of new people and positive people. That's very important. And one thing is very important I can take from Angela, that is when you have your idea, you share with your family member or someone who is around you, nearby you, they come up with all the objections. They come up with all the challenges. So you have to, of course, those are very important. You keep them in mind, but don't focus
Yes.
on them, and then just leave your and then you ask yourself how you can overcome. So Ishita, as we are almost finished, I write down the summary,
Yeah.
right?
Sure.
You want me to do the summary?
Yes.
Yeah, because
Yes,
the
please.
summary, the first summary, I would like to say that develop your attitude. This is very important, and here the emotional intelligence is very, very, very much important. Like if you have a good emotional intelligence skill, then you can develop your attitude. You can accept all the rejection, and you can work out how to overcome those rejection, and you can improve your skill. And to develop your attitude, do watch different talk shows or talk different kind of and at the same time, I do ask you to join the third International Youth Summit. This is a virtual summit. It's free of cost. There's nothing to pay. So you can join and you can enjoy this talk. And there are people around the world is coming to say their words to you. They will encourage you and what to do. They will share their tips and tricks so that you can develop your own strategy. So this is the first thing. And the second thing for me is ask why you want to become an entrepreneur. So this is very important for me. One important element, I'm sure that many people don't believe that at this moment, but for me, how I can help other people, that was my why. How I can develop myself. I want to become an entrepreneur, how I can help other people. So this was my why, and that's why I become successful. This is what I become successful. This is why it pushed me to do everything, like or work on my ventures or work on my business skill. um, Second thing from the Zaid is use your time, like use as much as possible the time for develop your skill or develop your mindset, everything, and stay safe. So this is very good. Thank you, Zaid, for beautiful thing. And from Angela, I got like write down the ideas, or you have 10 or 20 ideas, but write them out, work out with them, ask or discuss with other people so that they will give you some feedbacks, and that will help you actually redesign your idea or improve your ideas. And then again, just thank you for this is the summary I could take so far. But if you want to, if other speaker wants to add anything, you can add. 30 seconds to
Uh,
Angela
okay.
Yeah, sure.
or
Yes,
Zaid.
sir.
Yes, Zaid. Yes,
Okay.
Zaid.
I
Yeah,
just want to take another question and I will answer
yeah.
in 30
Sure.
seconds.
Sure.
Ricardo asks that is idea more valuable than money or working on idea is worth it? So here I would like to say that definitely idea is more valuable than money if you can implement on your ideas. And if you can implement, if you have the courage and if you can implement your ideas, then it will be more valuable than money, and then you'll be able to become an entrepreneur. Thank you.
Thank you.
Can
Thank
we
you.
ask that
And
one question by this will be the last one. The one will graduate this year will face problem in sector many, get low salary. The many of the employer will encourage them after the end of the how they will encourage themselves after the end of this pandemic. For me, learn a skill. Please do learn a skill, because when you go for if you come to if you have the interview with me, I will ask like how much you have utilized your time. I will definitely ask, and I will want to see the proof. It's not only certificate. I want to see the proof that you have developed a skill. During this pandemic, that in April, I start learning the animation. I start learning the broadcasting. So these are the things we never stop. Even though we are old people, sometimes we do, but we are not old. We are young. We are young. So the idea is just learn yourself. The more you learn, you remain younger. Your brain will work faster, and you become successful. So don't focus on limitation. Focus on your strength and learn skill. Angela, 30 seconds.
Yes, I wanted to follow that question as well, because I was just looking at it. And I think my biggest advice, whether it's during the lockdown or after a pandemic or any time in your career, is take every opportunity to keep learning. So you might think this is the direction I'm going in and this is what I do, and somebody comes and says to you, would you like to go to Bangladesh and teach over there? And I said, yes, straight away.
Yes.
Now, I had no idea that that would happen, or it was a possibility, until 2 years ago when I first joined WASDA. None at all. It wasn't in my plan. I'd never heard of the work, and now it's some of my favorite work. So you take every opportunity, but the important thing about it is that it matches my passion. And I think we have the same reasons. We want to make things better for other people. I want to help people learn. That is what's important to me and my business here in New Zealand. It's the same for WASDA. So when the opportunity came along, I knew that was going to be right for me, and it was. But I would never have thought in 5 years' time I might be doing this, or I might go somewhere else. So take every opportunity and be open to every opportunity. And during this year, it may be that the graduates might have to take a low salary for a while. Do that to keep working and surviving, learn some skills, and someone might say, actually, we've got an opportunity here. Would you like to learn this skill? And the answer is always yes.
Yes. Exactly.
So that's my advice.
Can I add? Can I add just
quickly? Yes, quickly.
As I said, that you have to keep yourself safe in this pandemic. So after the pandemic, when you will be able to survive, then employer will be interested in you. Thinking that if you can survive this pandemic, then you will be able to survive with this organization as well.
Exactly.
So
And for the like who are looking for job, don't ask about the salary. Just if you get the opportunity, even because people are losing the job, just do volunteer. Just volunteer. Don't ever focus on the money. Just do volunteer there. Help, because this will come back. This will come back. Learn some skill, and this will come back.
But the question you should ask is, what can I learn when I'm on the job? And that's what I encourage graduates and anybody looking for a role. It's the money, that's part of it. You need money to survive, but you should ask, what can I learn in this job? Where can it take me? And that is where your value will come from and your opportunities will come from.
Thank you, Angela. And definitely, I want to say thanks to our honorable guest for giving the time today. And দর্শকদেরকে অবশ্যই একটা কথা বলবো যে আমাদের গেস্টরা যেটা শেয়ার করলেন, এবং ডেফিনেটলি এটাই আমরা ফেস করছি, কারণ আমাদেরকে ইন্টারভিউ নিতে হচ্ছে বিভিন্ন কারণে, সো এই জিনিসগুলো উঠে আসছে।
I'm sorry, we are having difficulties. We are having difficulties.
You can hear me now? Yes? Yeah. সো যেটা বলছিলাম যে আমরা আবার সামনের এপিসোডে ফিরে আসব। আমরা আবার নতুন কিছু বিষয় নিয়ে কথা বলবো, এন্টারপ্রেনারশিপ রিলেটেড কথা বলবো। যে আজকে আমরা তো জাস্ট প্রাইমারি জিনিসগুলো কথা বললাম, এরপরে আমরা কিভাবে যেটা থাকছে যে আমরা রিজেকশন হতে পারি, আরো নেগেটিভিটি আসতে পারে, সেগুলোকে আমরা কিভাবে ওভারকাম করব, সেগুলো নিয়ে আমরা কথা বলবো। এবং সামনে আমরা এটাও প্ল্যান করেছি যে আমরা কিছু কিছু বিভিন্ন যেগুলো হয়তো আপনারাও চিনবেন এরকম অর্গানাইজেশনের সিও এমডিদেরকে যাদেরকে আমরা নিয়ে আসবো যারা কিনা শেয়ার করবে আপনাদের সাথে এই সিচুয়েশনে তারা কিভাবে কোপ আপ করছে, তাদের কোম্পানির এমপ্লয়ীদের সাথে তারা কিভাবে ডিল করছে, তাদের বিজনেসকে কিভাবে তারা সার্ভাইভ করে নিয়ে যাচ্ছে। সো সেখান থেকে অনেক কিছু শেখার থাকবে এবং আমাদের অতিথিদের কথার রেশ ধরে আমি এটাই বলতে চাই যে যে কোনো অপরচুনিটি মিস করা ঠিক হবে না। হোয়াট এভার দ্য অপরচুনিটিজ আর কামিং, ইউ শুড গ্র্যাব ইট। However, we are also coming with the third International Youth Summit. So third International Youth Summit খুব শীঘ্রই 18 এবং 19 মে হতে যাচ্ছে। It's free of cost, totally free of cost এবং সবার জন্য এটা ওপেন। সো আমি সবাইকে রিকোয়েস্ট করব যে আপনারা এটাতে অংশগ্রহণ করুন, কারণ এখানে 18+ স্পিকার্স বিভিন্ন কান্ট্রি থেকে অ্যারাউন্ড দ্য ওয়ার্ল্ড তারা থাকবেন। আপনারা তাদের থেকে অনেক কিছুই শেখার সুযোগ থাকবে এবং ঘরে বসে আপনি এটাতে অ্যাটেন্ড করার জন্য একটি ইন্টারন্যাশনাল সার্টিফিকেটও পাচ্ছেন। সো এগেইন দ্য থিং যে কিপ লার্নিং এবং আপনার এফিসিয়েন্সিটা যে আপনি বাড়াতে পারছেন সেই সুযোগটা আপনি এখান থেকে পেতে পাচ্ছেন। এবং আর যেটা বলছি যে আমরা ওয়াজদার ব্যাপারে যেটা বাড়ি ভাই লাস্টে মেনশন করে গেলেন সেটা আরেকবার জাস্ট আমি আবার একটু সফট রিমাইন্ডার দিতে চাই যে আমাদের ওয়াজদার প্ল্যান ডেফিনেটলি আমরা সাপোর্ট করব বিজনেসকে ফ্রি অফ কস্টে। তাদের যে কোনো ধরনের ট্রেনিং মোটিভেশন তাদের নিড অনুযায়ী যেটা দরকার আমরা অনলাইনে হোক যেটাতেই হোক যেভাবে সিচুয়েশন অনুযায়ী দরকার আমরা সেটা ব্যবস্থা করব। সেটার জন্য আপনারা ইন্টারেস্টেড হলে ডেফিনেটলি আমাদের সাথে ইনবক্সে যোগাযোগ করুন। আর ফাইনালি অবশ্যই ধন্যবাদ আপনাদেরকে আমাদের সাথে থাকার জন্য। আজকে আমরা একটু টেকনিক্যাল ডিফিকাল্টিস ফেস করছি তাই হয়তো সব দর্শকদেরকে অ্যাকনলেজ করতে পারছি না, বাট রিকোয়েস্ট করবো প্লিজ মন খারাপ করবেন না, ডেফিনেটলি আমরা আবার ফিরে আসবো নতুন শো নিয়ে। সো ওয়ান্স अगेन thanks to our honorable guests and definitely our viewers. So we are gonna say goodbye from here. We will be back again with a new episode. Thank you everyone. Bye bye.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye. Okay, I guess Ahmed having some difficulty, so we can just leave the studio. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay.
Bye bye.
Goodbye, everyone.
Bye.